Dale Carnegie started out, he was a poor Missouri farm boy who actually became a teacher and a salesperson, and he was an aspiring actor, wound up in New York City in a roach-infested apartment up in the west side of Manhattan, and realized that in college he excelled at public speaking. And he saw that there was a need for that among business people, and he eventually got a gig at the YMCA in Harlem, and was able to really make a quick impact with business people and became like a rock star. Back then, of course, there was no TV, there was no internet, so he had a newspaper column or several newspaper columns, he had radio shows, and it took off. And as he developed his company, he felt that there was a need for sort of a handbook for human relationship skills, how we can communicate with people and gain their willing cooperation and so on. He couldn't find that book. He hired researchers. He went to the New York Public Library. He couldn't find it, so I got to write it. So in 1936, he published How to Win Friends and Influence People, which has become, it's still a vigorous bestseller among business people. And it's really the handbook for how to get along with people. And Mr. Carnegie himself said, look, I didn't invent this stuff. I swiped this from Jesus and Socrates. You know, I took these ideas and made them practical for business purposes. And I think what happens as a result of that is people, you know, tend to flourish once they get that bug, and they want, sort of as Randy was saying, you know, it helps people to become more successful and to care more about what they're doing. We all want to be successful. We all want to contribute. That's, I think, is a basic human need. And sometimes the organizations get in the way of that.